Hello lads, and welcome to my first ever endurance races. Now, as you can see from this board, there is a load of people with AMS written in front of their names. Now, one can only assume that they are part of some cult, some religious group, or they're all part of the same team, and they're probably going to be very quick, and, well, I'm probably not going to be looking at a podium position in this race. There is going to be a lot of editing in this video because I did find endurance racing a little bit uneventful. So let's hop on in. I'm in the Z3. I am at Suzuka Short, starting off almost in the middle of the pack. So let's see how this start begins. There is an AMS guy to the left here. I'm going to try not to punt them just in case they do YouTube videos and I end up looking like an absolute noob. So it looks like most of us have gone round turn 1 pretty well. Looking at the mini-map though, there is someone who's parked up. Could be an Australian having a barbecue again, not too sure. So this was the first time I drove this car actually. And yeah, it was quite planted. One of my more preferred cars in the GT3 league. I think it was a GT3 car. Oh yeah, well it's a GT3 hopper, isn't it? Or a GT hopper anyway. I don't know. I have no idea. So rounding off lap number 1. I'm up 1 position, I think. Yeah, I started in 8th, didn't I? Yeah. So, we're up into 7th. The race hasn't fizzled out too much yet. We've still got a bit of action going on. I'm going to capitalise and move up to 6th. Now, it took me a while to realise that I could actually take the S's quite nicely in this car without really using the brakes at all. Just, you know, getting off the power. I didn't realise that until the end of the race. Which was a bit of a shame. If I had been driving like that for the whole race, then you know, I could have been in with a shot at a better position. I actually can't remember what position I ended up in this race, so it will be a surprise. We do have 1 stop to do in this race. I am losing a little bit of time to our Rocket up ahead. AMS Swift is in the lead, and he's extending the gap a fair bit, so well there's no chance of me keeping up with him. Like, I have actually heard of the AMS guys, you know, through Super GT's videos, favourite YouTuber,
Alright.
And well yeah, from his videos I know they are very quick. So well, I know Swift is quick. There was a JSR guy in this lobby as well, in this hopper. I know JSR is a team, have no idea what it stands for. My name's James Smith, so it should be James Smith Racing. No, that would just be the lamest team name I could imagine. I would like to start my own team one day though. ITP, in the pits. ITP, yeah. I mean, it doesn't really roll off the tongue though, ITP, does it? AMS, that rolls, that has a nice roll. ITP kind of sucks. So I decided to pit early because I have caught up with a back marker on lap number, what was that, 7? Were we on lap number 7? Not too sure. I was going on about a load of rubbish like I normally do. So yeah, pitting early to avoid getting held up by that back marker. But it doesn't really make a difference because this track is so short that, you know, I'm going to come out the pits and there's most likely going to be another back marker ahead of me. But we're going to jump to lap number 10 because nothing happened that lap. It looks like I did lose a bit of time. We've got a guy off to the left here. So that is going to put me up into 10th. I'm not really sure who else in front of me has pitted yet. So it's going to be interesting to see where we end up. I'm just going to get lapped here by AMS Swift. First time I've ever been lapped playing this game. but I'm glad it was by someone who wasn't a noob as such. So yeah, the endurance hoppers, you know, to be honest, I'm actually kind of finding them a bit boring. I did 3 endurance races and I spent the majority of them on my own small violin. This track I didn't spend too much of it on my own because it's such a short track that you know, there was at least back markers everywhere. So on to lap number 16. I'm about to get lapped by Moshies here. He does going for a bit of a rough move, making contact. And look at me, I'm up the inside. I don't make contact, do I? You know, ramming noob. No, just kidding. I can't be rude to these elite racers here. I am the ultimate noob in this game still. Give me time though. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up with them one day. So yeah, I've been lapped by P1 and P2. I don't know if they've pitted yet though. I have no idea. Oh, AMS Swift is pitting now. He is in the pit, so that is going to give me a chance to unlap myself at least from him. So jumping forward again to lap 19. I keep jumping to whenever something remotely interesting in this race happens. I saw a back marker. I went past the back marker. That was it. I've caught up to another back marker, and I'm not going to be able to find a way around him, and kind of start losing a lot of time behind him. I do have another back marker behind me though. I think it's a back marker. Yeah, it's got to be. And the back marker is going to... Oh, it's AMS Swift. So he's going to come back and re-lap me again after doing his pit. So yeah, I'm only... Well, I'm one lap down. You know, that's not good. That's not good at all. And I didn't really have many incidents in this race. I think me going into the back of Swift there was pretty much the only contact I made the whole race. Unless I'm about to punt this back marker off because I'm just getting impatient. No, we finally find a way around the back marker. Thank God. So jumping forward to, well, the end of the race, because literally nothing else happened. I think that's Swift being driven by AI car, and it was just holding me up big time. But it didn't matter, I was still 1,000 feet off of 8th position. So, first endurance race, ending in P7. You know, the lobby was full of, you know, like really good drivers, so I'm not too bummed about it. My lap time was almost 2 seconds off the pace, so that's not great, but you know, give me a year, maybe 6 months, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up. I really need to get an Xbox controller as well. This PS3 controller, I'm convinced it's slowing me down. I can't use clutch. I think the steering knob, what do you call it? I don't even know what you call it now. You know what I mean, the thing you steer with. I think that moves a lot more than an Xbox One as well, so I'm like quite twitchy on it. I'm not sure. So, second race. This was hell. This is absolute hell. I drive myself off the track here. I'm down into 10th. And this corner, I'm going to come to it. I'm going to drive straight off it. I'm going to come up here, get on the brakes nice. I am into 8th now somehow. I think a couple of people pitted. I'm not sure. Some guy goes wide. I gain another position. I'm round the side of another guy, so I'm up into 6th. I'm sorry guys, I don't even know why. Oh, I know why I am showing this video. And at this corner again, I do it again. Yeah, in this race, I do it again, sorry. Oh my god, that corner. Like, you would have thought you'd learn your lesson after the first time, but apparently it takes me 3 times to learn my lesson. So yeah, this race, I've never seen this glitch before, but I tried to chuck one up the inside. Don't really make it stick, so I back off a bit to let him keep his position. I go into the back of him. This was a terrible race. I spent the most of it on my own, apart from with this guy. And like he basically decides to extend that corner every time. So I'm like, well, I'm going to do it as well. And if you're going to race like a dick, well then, I'm going to cut the corner and extend the corner. You know, it just takes one person to be a dick to make me be a dick. So yeah, there was a glitch in this race that I've never seen before. You're going to have to witness it for yourselves. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I'm going defensive here. His car did have the straight line speed, but he's going to pump me, yeah. He's going to pump me wide and not let me rejoin. So he's going to do that. What a dick. Sorry, I thought he slipped back in front of me in this race, but no, he didn't. Apparently, I managed to stay in front of him. Now I'm going to get on the back of this Corvette. This was the guy that wound me up. This kicked off. So getting. Sorry, I can't remember what actually happens here. How it goes down exactly. We're behind the Corvette. I think I'm going to go for the dive bomb of the decade, am I? Yeah, dive bomb of the decade. Look at that. Absolute dive bomb. Made that move stick. Beautiful. Couldn't have done it any better if I tried. So now coming to the last corners of the penultimate lap. He's just going to ram me. He's going to ram me off the track. And he's off. He couldn't care less. He does not give a single fuck. So I decide this guy is going to get it. This guy is going down. And jumping to this hairpin, this is where I try to make it go down. And look at this. I ram him as hard as I possibly can. And he is completely unaffected. He just drives off. Where is the justice, Turn 10? Where is the justice? Honestly, I couldn't believe it. No justice whatsoever. So, that was it. Bit of a sad ending to the video, but thank you very much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.